visiting Detroit Tigers. On the mound, EK, what's the word on him?
For a starting pitcher, that's a bit high. Looking to have a better.
As you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Bauer pauses. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. To go a long way to get to that ball. With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers.
They're getting a lot.
Carlos Santana will stand in. He too had 3 hits. Pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, Big Daddy Smith is at the plate now. Fly
really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And it gives the Tigers a 4-2 lead.
Wow. He has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series.
Settling in now, Francisco Lindor. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. There goes Brantley. Hit to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Big Daddy Smith. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound. Miguel Cabrera will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat different? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tigers get just the 1 to the bottom. Big Daddy Smith will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And nobody home. A perfect hit and run knock.
All right, right here.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Miguel Cabrera will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from 3rd. On to first, and they get the double play. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back.
Here we go, guys.
Carlos Santana gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Indians on top. Big Daddy Smith stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Taken high and deep to right. Chisenhall ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 11-6. So long from Cleveland.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable...
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Big Daddy Smith is our man to watch, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. Well, that performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Big Daddy Smith will stand in now, trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished 4 for 5 at the plate.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Bullet back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So a moment now to take a look at the starting. Big Daddy Smith stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the... Big Daddy Smith steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Big Daddy Smith.
Into the seats, 0-1.
Let her rip, let her rip.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year. And with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right.
Hey, 2 down.
Giovanni Urshela will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Indians 4 and the Tigers 3. Jason Kipnis gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. On the ground towards second. Gets dirty and gloves it. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop. Makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Big Daddy Smith will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Hey, let it fly up there, Hulk.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Brantley going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Come on, guys. Let's hold him.
So striding in, Carlos Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sent on the ground out to second. Smith. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Big Daddy Smith is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Michael Brantley gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Hey, play for first.
Hit out towards second, to his right. Throw on to first, 2 gone. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but definitely made it.
Back here with our minor league pregame show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Chris Gutierrez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Chris Gutierrez.
Hey, play for 1 now.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. EK are visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. They've really made up some ground here in this past week or so.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Danny Fields comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He hasn't wasted any pitches so far early in the game. That's 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts already. If these first two hitters are any indication, there could be a whole lot more of these to come.
Nate McDougal is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
0-1, here's the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Right side. Goodrich is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Marcus Efting will stride in. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game.
Well, yesterday he just kept things rolling. You know, he's had 8 RBIs in his last 10 games. I got to take that.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Go out here, huh?
Chopped foul right at home plate. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Plays it first.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Alvarado.
Stepping in now, Logan Alvarado. Down the third baseline. Nishii is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Clyde Swift is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
McKenna scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Andy Perino will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Andy
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Here's a high pop-up. Valenzuela is there for it.
I got it.
1 out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Sean De La Rosa will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, He hasn't made any adjustments.
Got him. Mark Sullivan steps in for the first time. One of those guys really needing something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go of it lately. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Chris Gutierrez will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, and those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
Got no one.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And he got him. At the plate, Danny Fields. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, we got one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here.
Right down the middle, strike 1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
2-2 the count.
To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Nate McDougal stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Leading off the inning, Marcus Efting, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Hey, we got one.
Standing in now, Logan Alvarado. As he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first-strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Clyde Swift digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
2 outs here.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. The Lookouts lead it 5-0. Leading off the inning, Andy Perino, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Straight smoke right there. Both pitches in the upper 90s.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Sean De La Rosa in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, let's go right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Well, that has to be a huge disappointment for that guy right there. He made yet another great pitch, but this is going to wind up as an infield single, and it's going to take away the no-hitter along with it.
Mark Sullivan is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
And way too many pitches being swung at out of the strike zone. I mean, it's almost getting comical now. And if I'm pitching on the mound, I wouldn't throw anything close to the strike zone.
Into the box, Chris Gutierrez, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. We're through 6 full. Chattanooga leads it here 5-0. Danny Fields steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, nobody away.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And if I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Nope,
a little low. It's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Nate McDougal will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mendoza is there, 2 down.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. He's going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, and he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Marcus Efting is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up. The Lookouts lead it 6-0. Logan Alvarado will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Clyde Swift ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Andy Perino will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Vigil is over. And that's the 3rd out. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. We've played 8 full. Chattanooga leads it here 6-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Sean De La Rosa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Hey, nobody out now.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Wilson, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1,
Mark
shortstop,
Sullivan will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
When he starts leaving that curveball up, that's a sign he's getting a little tired out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitcher. He's going to get hurt.
Outside, 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. It's kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved.
And in now is their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Hey, 2 down.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Boy, what a performance of pitching that we just saw. He was so close to putting his name into the record books, but he's going to have to settle for that complete game one-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.